What's up, everybody? Browzer here with Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. We'll start up this game now. Show off how awesome this was. Used to love this game when I was a kid. Alright, but unfortunately I was never able to finish it. Because it's quite a short game really, or at least I think it was pretty short. But it just takes so damn long to progress anywhere. So I guess technically it's not short. It's like the story's short, but it'll take a while before you can move on to many places. And you'll see all that in a minute. I'm going to count myself a 10 after the series. Because I never really watched that part of the series. I stopped watching around Merrick, so yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, anyway. So let's start up all that crap. Here goes this weird skinny old man walking. Kinda looks like Jafar a little, I think. But like oh wait, Jafar is Egyptian, isn't he? But this guy's more Egyptian, or more stereotypical. I don't know. Ancient Egypt, lots of golden things and weird clothes. Anyway, he found the giant rock. Good for him. Yeah, I guess I could point that out. That this game takes place in the ancient Egypt times in the show. Or most of the game, at least. So yeah, there's the title. Yeah, for those of you who already forgot what game I was playing. And we start talking to this weird Smurf in a like Egyptian getup. Maybe it's like a Muslim version of Smurfette or something. Only his name is Simon. And here he is scouting us for basically trying to run away from the palace and play card games with our friends and so on and so forth. So let's leave this fool. Alright, and now here's the village that we have. All 5 areas we can go to. We have my palace. Well, I guess that's my dad's, because you play the prince in this game. So there's the Pharaoh's palace. There's the shrine. Both of these... Oh no, actually... Well yeah, both of these are pretty much plot-based areas. We're only going to go there at specific points in the game to advance with the story. Nothing else really to do there. The third one being the town plaza, which is the same thing. Just at some point in the game we're going to go here and something's going to happen or other. The only 2 parts worth mentioning is the duel grounds and the card shop. Duel grounds is where we're going to be dueling people, and not like swords and daggers dueling, or like guns 10 paces outwards duel. The card game duel, you know, like from the show. And then there's the card shop, the most misleading place of them all, because you're not going to be buying anything here or selling. Unless the owner is hiding some things in the back of the store, which I'm pretty sure it's not allowed in this game. Anyways, the card shop is just where we're going to be saving our game and editing our deck, and that's really all. So for right now, I'm going to return to the Pharaoh's palace and talk to that Smurfette, the Muslim Smurfette thing named Simon. I've returned. Please return to the palace. If you wish to play cards, then try your hand against him. And he says if you lose, you'll return to your room, which is a complete flat-out lie. If you lose, you get a game over. A little flaw in the game. If you lose against anyone in the campaign... let's see what I start with. I got Dark Hole. Dang it. If you lose against anyone in the campaign, it's just an automatic game over. You can lose against Taya if you're that pathetic, and you get a game over. Like she sent you to the Shadow Realm or something. I don't know. And every time you start a new game, you're either going to get a Dark Hole or Raigeki. I prefer Raigeki over Dark Hole, because Raigeki will eliminate all enemies' monsters. Dark Hole is pretty much like the nuke. It's just going to wipe out everything on the board, including my stuff, which I don't really enjoy. So let's start this game off with the face down card. Alright, for those of you who don't know, let me explain this for those of you who don't understand the Yu-Gi-Oh game, which is pretty much none of you. You have attack, defense points. Attack is what you fight with, defend is what you defend with. Alright. Oh, this game's a little different than the real card game, where each card has a guardian star. The guardian star is working like a rock, paper, scissors method, where the sun's going to beat the moon, Mercury's going to beat the sun, and I don't know any of the other ones after that. Wait, no, yeah, I know Pluto beats Mercury. No, not Mercury. Pluto beats Neptune. That's the one. Alright. Now, there's quite a few rule changes in this game, other than just the guardian stars. For one, you can only play 1 card each turn. See, I can't even look at my hand. No button's going to show me my hand cards. So even if this was like a field card, a magic card, or a trap card that I put down, that would be it. Just 1 card. It's either a monster, a magic, or a trap card. That's all you're limited to. Alright, another rule, I can actually end my turn right now with a face down attack card, which isn't allowed in the real game. So I'm gonna do that. And watch this guy be a dumbass and attack me and lose his own life points. Yep. There you go. Leaving him wide open for a couple direct attacks. Alright, let's see what else I got. Let's put down this guy. He's also kind of strong. Not really strong, but at least it's early in this. Alright, second new rule, or different rule that I should mention also. You can constantly change the battle position of your cards. In the real card game, whatever you summon your monster at, that's where he stays for the rest of the turn. Or like if in the real game I switch this guy to defense mode, that would be it for him. I wouldn't be able to trade him back. Not in this game. You constantly switch back and forth. Really doesn't help you in any way to keep switching like that, but it's fun to do, I guess. Watch the card slide. So yeah, let's do that. Alright. I started to mention, for this early in the game, if you have any monsters with the attack of like, let's say around 1,000 or more, you're pretty much set. Anything below, like this guy for example, complete crap, worthless, useless. I mean, your average starting deck is going to have the average attack of around 500, 600. Anything above, you should feel grateful, but realistically, you're not going to get far with that. When I need mostly monster cards with the attack of 1,000 or above, preferably the 1,500 range for this early in the game. And then by the end of the game, preferably in around the, the 20,000 range. Cards don't really come that powerful though, so too bad for me. So let's see here. Another card. Let's put that one down. Man, all these cards are weak. I'm kind of losing faith in my deck. There's not much I can do here. Check out that little Griggle, or whatever the hell it's called. The downside of this early points with all these weak cards is it takes forever to end a duel. I'm going to be constantly attacking. And he's barely going to take tiny dents in his life points. Good news is though, they're pretty easy right here this early. Yeah, I think I must say right now, this isn't the entire game. I'm not just going to be putting down monster cards and attacking back and forth with no strategy whatsoever. It's just, this is the first duel of the game, so of course it's going to be lacking in the strategic department a little bit. But, yeah, we're going to see more exciting stuff happens, hopefully in the next duel. Where I'll go over more different rule changes and little gimmicks of the game after I eliminate him with that guy. Yeah, the strongest card I picked up was 1100. If you were to like join in a real life Yu-Gi-Oh tournament with those cards, yeah, you're not going to pass the first round. Oh yeah, we're going to pass the preliminaries. Jinzo number 7. I only wish it was the real Jinzo. Alright. Take that, little Smurfette. I won. So now you better let me roam the streets to my will. Alright, so next, we're going to hit up the duel grounds and play a couple more card games against various characters in the game. Starting off with Tiana. Jono was also here a few minutes ago, but he's gone now. Oh yeah, Jono is Joey, spoiler alert. How about a duel? Yeah, let's duel. Okay, also, yeah, because it is ancient Egypt, they're all going to have their ancient Egyptian names. They're not, no one here is going to be named Joey or Yugi or Taya or whatever. Let's see, what out here that's useless? What about 3 of these? It's like one of the weakest cards I can have. Alright. What else do I have? What's my... Beast Fangs, oh good. A crappy equip. Powers up beasts. Let me see, just how many beasts do I have? What's let's see. Oh good, I actually got a couple of them. I have 4. So I have 1 equip card for 4 different monsters. My god, this is a crappy starter. It's time to duel! And send Tiana to the Shadow Realm for being annoying. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Nothing useful. Alright, she's not as gung-ho as the last characters, because watch, I'm going to put that guy face down attack. She won't do anything. Watch, just wait for it. Wait for it. Unless she has a stat bonus. Oh, she did attack for once. That's funny. She almost never does. Well, she was probably trying to prove me wrong, like a normal woman. Hey, Kwa, that's a good card. 1300 attack. So there goes this guy attack. And this guy attack. Alrighty. Good for that. Let's see what she does here. Suspense is killing me. Oh, I got a dolphin. Alright, so I guess now is a good point as I need to show off one of the gimmicks to the game. Fusing cards. Ooh. It's pretty much the only way you can use more than one card on your turn. And they don't do it using the polymerization card like in the real card game. What you're going to do here is, boop, push that guy up, and boop, push that guy up. And if they're compatible, they'll fuse, which I really think they are. Yep. Hey yeah, dissolve a rock. I'm happy I got him. Sarcasm, by the way. It's the gimmick to the game there. You get many cards confused. I know very little. About fusing, I mean, you know, I know a lot in general about every other thing, but when it comes to fusing this game, I know very little. Yeah, that's what I meant. Alright, so, here's that. And then you're gonna fill up your hand back to 5 cards afterwards. You're not gonna, you know, beat down a card or whatever. See, there's so many more fusions in this game, and I don't know any of them. That I'm pretty sure a lot of the stuff I have on the field and in my hand could fuse right now, but I'm just not familiar with all of them. Alright, so it looks like next turn I already win. Take it, Tiana! And you thought you were worth dueling. You're useless. Hey, she's gonna actually kill someone. What a jerk. And there's the power of stat bonuses that I briefly mentioned earlier. Oh, another fire. See, I think fire and... I don't know, I don't want to fail a fusion because I get lower ranks. Oh, wait, these two should work. Oh, no they don't. There's another bonus. You get fused with cards that's already on the field. It's a nice little thing there. Alright, see now I have an advantage over this guy, so watch. My attack and defense are going to shoot up by 500. For the attack only. It's not permanent, unfortunately. And I win because of that. Alright, now a little bonus. What I've come to find is if you let the you win sign fade away on its own, rather than pushing X to make it go away, normally I get good cards, which I got screwed here again. Yeah, okay, so there's the different ranks for winning. You got D lowest, S highest. S will give you 5-star chips. So I got 5-star chips. Sort of like the currency for the passwords in the game. Password system is really broken. I'll go over it in the next video. And it's the way to kind of force your way to get new cards, where you get to choose instead of dueling randomly and getting a bunch of piece of crap cards, which is normal. All right, so I'm done with you, Taya. Let's see who else is here to fight. It's this guy. You know, honestly, this was my favorite guy in the TV show. He always had the famous, you know, the one-liners and the awesome cards. And for those of you who don't know or who have never seen the show, he's actually not even in the show. Just a little generic villager character for the game. There's 3 villagers in this game that are just villagers, you know, than no one really. It's just to have more decks to duel against. And this guy is villager number 1, in case you couldn't guess. Let's see what I got here to start with. Nothing useful. Alright. Now all these villagers get progressively harder. And some of them are, the last one at least, are kind of tough. These guys are actually capable of fusing to make decent cards. Okay, but thankfully this guy is really weak. He's not going to really have much trouble for me. So let's eliminate this guy really slowly because I have weak cards and I can't do it quickly. Alright, get binding your elf. Take it, Link. Or Shink, or whoever that was. Alright, so there goes that. And your turn to do nothing. Haha, defense mode, bitch. Alright, let's do another fusion. I'm pretty sure these two fuse. And if not, then that's gonna be annoying. Because they're both really weak. Okay, they do fuse to something that's not so weak, but still weak. Alrighty then, so let's take out his little, whatever the hell that thing was. Oh yeah. Another thing I should mention that some of you die-hard fans might have already noticed. None of the monster cards are gonna have effects. There's no flip effect cards. There's no, unions or whatever the hell all the other new cards are that weren't there in the original series. None no monsters have effects whatsoever. The only effect cards you're going to see are magic cards and trap cards. And that kind of eliminates a little bit of the strategy out of the game. One of the downgrades, I feel, if they left in effects, it would have. I feel like I would have had a better chance with all these weak, crappy cards, but you know, apparently the programmers just were too lazy to do it or something. I don't know. So there's that little rule change there. Let's see, what else do I have to mention? That's all I can really think of right now. Oh, another thing I should probably bring up briefly. This thing I know to be true, but I can't really say much about it. Is certain cards have, it's kind of like Pokemon. You know, they have two types. Where I probably should have brought this up during the duel, not right when I finished, so I could show you. But okay, I'll show it in the next guy. So hang on to your seats, kids. Here you're about to get smacked in the face with a bunch of knowledge. Alright, I got a Kuagata Alpha, whatever the hell that is.